What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. It's your man Jay. Today we're going to be talking about the TriFold Samsung phone that's getting ready to drop in a few days. The recording this video, it's just under 3 days that it's available. Now, some of you guys didn't even know it was available. Truth is, I didn't know it was available. I was in my group and they were talking about the price, and I was like, "Whoa, it's out!" I'm on their website all the time, so I just didn't see it. And then when I went back, I might have just missed it, but it's there. And while there's no word of pricing, word on the street is going to be 3 grand. So that right there, and I have some concerns about this product already. Now I've already used and daily driven a phone that folds 3 ways. It wasn't this phone, but I've daily driven it, and to me it was more of an inconvenience of anything. I just wasn't comfortable with it, and I was better off staying with just a single fold. And so the technically dual folding phone, because it has 2 hinges, but I get what they're trying to come out. It has 3 screens on it that opens up and creates only one really big screen and turns it into a real tablet type device. So I have some concerns about this product, and I'm just shooting my shot here with you to let you know this is how I feel about it. I'm not trying to sway you in any kind of way, but this is how I feel about it already without even having it in my hand, because I do plan on buying it. You'll see influencers already having it, saying how great it is and all that. But, I'm actually going to use it for a long period of time. I'm going to buy it, keep it, and use it for a long period of time, unless it were to end up on a catch and release. Now, the first issue I have, obviously, is the $3,000 price tag. If it, in fact, is $3,000 before taxes and any kind of fees, basically $2,900. I'm hearing in my group $2,900, basically $2,899. So that'll take me to about $3,200 or so or more, just to have this device with all the taxes and everything. Now, that's my first concern, but it's not really a big concern because this device isn't for everyone. Everyone's not looking, the regular consumers aren't looking to just get up and go buy this phone for 3 grand. You are not. And I get it and I understand it. But in my opinion, obviously the price it has to be this high because their Fold 7, in this beautiful thin worn case. Make sure you pick yours up. Their Fold 7 is already over 2 grand. And so that right there, man, and this is why I'll keep swaying people. You need to check out the flip lineup. This is my Flip 7. You need to check out the flip lineup if you want to switch to a folding phone. I wouldn't even recommend you go straight to this type of phone, even though you might think you want it. That's a lot of phone to handle for a lot of people. And then the price tag definitely doesn't warrant the storage options on there, on any of their folding phones currently, except for the flip line, I would say. Now, with this so-called tri-phone, if this phone starts at basically $2,900, that's going to be a problem for a lot of people, especially on carriers. Reason being is because on carriers, if you're the person that finances phones on your carrier, you're going to have to pay at least half of this phone up front. And I think that's going to be a problem. I don't think they're going to trust that they're going to float you with $300 to $400 a month on a smartphone. I don't think they're going to do that. I think you're going to have to put down at least $1,500. That's just going to be the payment towards this phone, if in fact it is on carriers. Now, I'll be honest, I haven't looked on carriers because I have Visible Wireless and I pay full cost outright unlock for all my phones. And so if I were on a carrier, based on my previous experience with T-Mobile for almost 26 years, I believe it was, phones that were like, now I was in the tier 1 or A plus, whatever it was on there. So I never really put down any money if I wanted to finance a phone with them. But I don't know how it is current day. I've been away from T-Mobile now for about 2 years or so. Visible is amazing. It's much better than T-Mobile. I have my freedom. It costs less. It's just better. So the network, meaning it is a lot better than T-Mobile because it runs on Verizon's network. And where I'm at, it's very strong. And even when I travel, it's very good. So my thing with this is the pricing for people on carriers who want to finance this through their carrier, get ready to drop at least, let's just go ahead and say at least $1,000. They're not going to let you float this much money on their behalf. They don't want to take that loss, I would assume. Now, some of you guys might say, "Oh no, Jay, I already got the inside scoop." Yeah, they're going to let us do the whole amount, but your bill is going to be very high. And I personally, I wouldn't do it, folks, because, companies like AT&T and Verizon, they do 36-month contracts. T-Mobile only does 36-month contracts for a certain group of people who qualify. I qualified for 36 months, even though I never did it. So even with 36 months, you're still going to have to put down it's going to cost you a lot of money. Think about it this way. Think about how much an iPhone 17 Pro costs monthly. It's got to be at least, $30 for some people, 35, 36, depending on your storage option. It's got to be expensive. And that phone is like a third of the price of that, basically, almost, or almost just under half. So it might cost you a lot of money to have this phone monthly. I don't know. You can figure out the math, but I think it's going to be a lot for a $3,000 phone to be financed monthly for 24 months or 36 months. So that's my first issue with this phone, the price, obviously. Now, the next issue I have with it is this the way it looks. Here is my Z Fold 6 and my Z Flip 6. This is the way the phone looks. This is the only option you have is for it to look like this. I don't understand it. So yeah, it's going to be thinner. It's going to be thinner. It's going to be really thin. It's going to have the characteristics of this phone, which is the Fold 7. So it needs to also, in order to have this the three screens on there, it's going to have to be thin like this. I even have this in a case and it's still very thin. So it's going to have to take on the characteristics of this phone. But in any event, folks, having only one option is lame. But I think that they're doing this. My humble opinion is that they're doing this because they know this phone is not going to sell a lot. People can't afford a $3,000 a month. Think of it, there's no way to finance it on your carrier. And that leads me to the next concern I have. But what if you can't finance it on your carrier? Or what if the carrier does say, hey, look, we need at least half of this up front? What if they do that to you? That's going to eliminate 99% of the people in that have service with them. People are not going to want to spend $1,500 up front for something that they don't own outright. People finance their phones right now and they're less than that. And they're paying a lot per month. Yeah. So, having that one option, just this color right here is basically all you get. That's lame. But I know that, with the low production that it possibly could have, I'm just speculating right now, folks. I'm giving my opinion based on my history and experience of reviewing phones and buying them and taking them out and all the events I go to. Just based on what I know in my experience over the last 20 years, I don't think that they're expecting this phone to do well at all. It's the test dummy. It's the test dummy. Just like the Note lineup when it came out, people laughed at it and said it wouldn't be good. Right now, in today's society, it's just about the price. Back then, people looked at the Note lineup and said, oh my God, here's my Galaxy S25 Ultra. This was considered ridiculous back in the day. And it wasn't even this big. It was only a 5.1 or a 5.3 inch screen. It was just really wide. This is a 7-inch display, basically, folks. People laughed at big phones back then and said, this is comical. Current day, everyone's looking at price. The economy is different. People are paying a ton of money for phones and they're financing it. There's no more subsidies. Remember back in the day, you would get the phone and pay a portion of it up front and the carrier will hold the note for you while you paid your bill and you just stayed with them. And then if you tried to leave, they would charge the rest to your credit report or whatever, however it worked. They would charge it back to you, basically. When you left, and your last bill would have all of the balance of the phone if you didn't, complete your thing. So I just feel like having just one color is super lame. And it's all stimulating it's going back to the price. This all works together, the pricing and everything. The pricing is too high, obviously. It's for a niche crowd. Like there's not a lot of people that are going to be interested in carrying. Well, there'll be people that want to carry around a thin phone like this. This is a Fold 7, that's a Fold 6. There's going to be people that would love to carry around a thin phone like this, and you get another screen flipping into a 10-inch tablet. There's going to be a ton of people out there who would love to enjoy that, but they're not going to be able to fit that bill. They're not going to be able to afford it straight up. They're not going to want to pay it. They're not going to be able to afford it. People don't have $3,000 for a phone. But I will say this. Before I say that, let's get into the next concern I have. Trade-in values. Trade-in values. Now, my plan is to trade in this Fold 6. This is my 1 terabyte Fold 6. I said I would never give it up. But if they offer me $1,500, $1,400, I'm going to take it. If they offer me $1,250, I'm going to take it. I'm going to take it. I'm not going to give up the Fold 7 because this current day is amazing. But this is my 1 terabyte Fold 6. And I said I would never give it up. So if in fact they do it, man, if they give me 1,000, maybe that's what they're going to cap it at, 1,000. That's more realistic. If they give me 1,000, I might do it. But this 1 terabyte Fold 6 is simply amazing. Or I might just stand fast and just say, you know what? I'm just going to buy it. I'll just buy it. I might do that. I don't know. But if I give up anything, it's going to be this Fold 6. I love the Fold 6, but I would obviously want to have the experience with the new TriFold device. They're going to, the 3 screens, 10-inch tab. That's going to be pretty fire right there, man, because it's basically almost the size of this, fully closed. Let me see here real briefly. I'm trying to do this real fast, folks. I'm going to go check the size of this phone closed. I'm going to check it out real quick. Let me see here. Fold 6. Sorry for taking a while here. Let's see what this phone is closed. The thickness. So body 12. It's the size of this with 2 screens. 12.1, I believe, is what the new one is. This is 12.1 closed. Now let's see what the Samsung phone is closed. The new one, the TriFold one. It is body 12.9. So it's basically this phone right here with 3 screens, but it's going to be like this phone right here for the body. Like, that's going to be crazy. I got to get it. But nonetheless, that's a concern for me, trade-in value. So I definitely would give up either my Fold 6 or my Flip 6. The Fold 6 would be the more logical one, though, because it's going for another, the same line. But I'd only give this up for like a Flip 8 or something, whatever the next Flip is, because I love my Flip 7. Won't be giving that up at all. But again, I held on to this too because it was the limited color. These are both the limited ones from Samsung, and I got the highest model you can get, 512 and 1 terabyte. So with that said, those are the 3 main concerns I have. The trade-in value, only having one option to make it look exactly like this, and then the price. Now, one thing I will say is, you've heard me say it over and over again, and you're going to say, well, Jay, why does they get a pass? Why do they get a pass? I understand why you would say that. Here's what I'm going to tell you. I'll keep saying, Apple, it's time for you to release a folding phone. Apple, it's time for you to release a folding phone. You know that Apple's phone is going to be about $3,000 if they do this. Possibly $2,500. But if it's $2,500, it's definitely all in. They won't do a TriFold that quick or whatever. They'll just do a single folding phone. I'm definitely all in with that because that's something new from them. Just like, people say this phone isn't worth it, but I just think they're wrong. I got it in my leather case. I'm trying to take it out real quick. I think people are wrong about this phone right here. The iPhone Air, I think they're wrong. This phone is crazy good, man. Crazy good. This is a good phone right here. And I think so many people have missed the mark with this. That they're missing out, man. This is a phenomenal phone right here with killer battery, great cameras, front and rear, beautiful display. It's a win. Not everybody sees it like that. However, with Samsung, this is technically like their 8th version of a folding phone. And so them coming out with the Fold 7's pricing for a 256 gigs over $2,000 is ridiculous. So we knew already that their tri-folding phone was going to be very high in price. They want their money back. But to think about it being the size of this phone right here with 3 screens, that already solves the issue of whether it's going to be pocketable or not. Just put that together. This is 12.1 and the TriFold or 3-screen device is 12.9. Folks, you won't be able to really tell that difference. You won't be able to tell that. So will I be ordering on day one? Of course, I'll probably order on day one. It just depends on what they can do for trade-ins and if I decide to buy it outright. What concerns do you have about the new folding phone from Samsung? Are you going to reach out there and you're going to spend your $3,000? Like I said, for me, it's going to be at least $3,200 with taxes and everything, roughly around there. So tell me what you would do. Are you interested in buying their 3-screen, 10-inch tablet, folded together, small, compact device, the future? Let me know in the comment section. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.